Greetings, my little kittens. I'm Karika, and welcome to my channel.
There we go. I'm in.
Alright, I saw your message. Fantastic.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Yee. By the way, that looks really freaking good. I
Oh,
can't wait to see how you ink it.
oh yeah, I'm about to.
Heck yeah. That looks really good.
God, I hated this.
I don't blame you.
I hated it so much.
Yeah, I don't blame you for a freaking second, honey.
There's the one video of Deku where I had to use, in my video editing program, I had to use some color correction when I added green to his hair because it didn't look right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, God damn it! To get a better video camera, a webcam, is like $60, which we don't have right now.
No.
And I'm trying to work so hard to get myself out there, but it's probably going to be a year of me working on stuff to even get anywhere.
Improving so much. I'm proud of you.
In December, I'm gonna do more figure studies.
Hell yeah.
And I'm not gonna do like videos of that. I'm just gonna like maybe I'll stream it and like do it digitally, but like I'm just gonna do some figure studies and improve my art a little bit more.
I getcha.
Like I'm glad I improved to this point in a short amount of time. That way I could do Inktober.
Yeah, it looks really good. The build one is probably my favorite.
My favorite,
my
favorite, I think, is still the first one.
Yeah, that one was really good.
I love that one. I love my babies.
I know you do.
Todo Deku for the win!
Hell yeah.
It'll never happen, but you know, a girl can dream. Everybody knows it's gonna be Deku and Ochako.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah.
Prepare your butthole for today's particular episode.
Oh shoot.
No one is safe.
Oh no, I haven't even seen the first episode yet.
You could skip it.
Okay, is it boring?
It's so boring. I fucking hated it.
Okay.
Not worth it. It's just annoying as hell.
Yeah, I get you.
Introduced a character that wasn't seen before, and it was just like, who are you? You weren't in the manga. Why do you exist? Why are you here? What purpose do you serve? Episode 2 is technically episode 1.
Okay.
Because that's where it starts after the last episode of 3. Where what I was expecting, you know?
Yeah.
But I guess, you know, Max did say that they gotta, like, ease people back into it and stuff, so I'm just like, alright, fine, that makes sense. Reintroduce the characters, it's been like a year, yada yada. Bills are gonna start going down for the winter, which is gonna be helpful.
Yeah.
But probably not soon enough, because, electric right now is about, like, I gotta pay $70 just for electric. And then $80 for internet.
Right.
So both of those bills are currently in savings account. I'll probably be moving them over here later today. I was really excited and hoping to get The Sims Making Magic. But that was a flop. And you know what sucks, Heather? Is I should have seen it coming. Yeah. Because I was so excited and so happy to get all of these art supplies. Like, Rhea gave me all of her art supplies. Maybe not all of it, but like
Mhm.
90% of her art supplies that she told me she didn't use anymore.
Right.
Or like a
That's
lot of
pretty
it she
cool.
hadn't touched.
Mhm.
And she gave it to me, and I was really excited. I'm just out of my mind with how excited I was. Like the last couple days I've been like
Mhm.
hyperactive because I was so freaking happy. And then this happens. It's just one of those things, you know, where like a moment of happiness followed by something miserable.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
And it's really discouraging, you know?
Yeah, it is.
And it's just like,
Mhm.
I felt like this before. I hate the feeling that, like, can I ever just have a fucking moment of happiness here?
I
Or, like,
know.
am I doomed to just go through this fucking cycle of being happy and then having my hopes and dreams fucking crushed, you know? Because, like, I applied for Caribou and I'm waiting. I've been carrying my phone around with me everywhere, and I've been answering even those stupid telemarketer calls, hoping it's Caribou.
Mhm.
Like Max said when he had his breakdown. I'm planting a tree, hoping it'll grow in a year when we
Mhm.
need a solution now. Ah, yeah, it was a nice single line.
Good job.
Ah,
Good job, honey.
I've gotten better at that too, is making single line strokes.
You're doing a good job inking. Hell
Um,
yeah.
with clothes, I've come to like the realization
Mhm.
that they don't need to be perfect.
Right.
The little lines and bumps and things in clothing that you make when you're inking
Yeah.
can be attributed to the folds and dips of clothing.
Yeah.
you know? So, like, I
Mhm.
can make these lines, and if it's wobbly, whatever.
Right.
It takes a lot of stress off
Oh yeah.
to
I believe
just
it.
make some freaking lines.
Mhm. Yeah. Hell yeah.
And it's just like,
Mhm.
my anxiety is the fucking worst.
I don't blame
And
them.
he's like, held me while I was sobbing my eyes out because
Mhm.
of Sam's Club, and then again with Michaels, and like I was like agonizing over like should I quit Michaels, and like it was a fine job, like it wasn't that big of a deal.
Mhm.
It's just like all the little things kept piling up, sort of deal.
Yeah. Mhm. I get ya.
Like it wasn't even that bad of a job, but like I was just losing my mind.
Mhm.
Line weight, Lunar. I gotta have that line weight.
Yes. It's coming out pretty good so far. Your inking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happens when you have decent lines to follow.
Right.
Like if your sketch work looks fine to begin with, then you're good to
Mhm.
go.
Heck yeah.
Um, I have been doing a little research about
Yeah.
books
Oh.
and like word count and stuff like that on books and stuff.
Mhm.
And romance and that sort of thing are between 40,000 and 90,000 words. If I can manage to write something like
Mhm.
that, I could get away with it.
You could. Yeah.
I've been having like ideas of a little story I could write. Basically, what I want to do is basically do like a.
Okay.
I think the best way to describe it would probably be like a cross between a medieval and Stone Age era.
Oh,
But it's basically like 1,000 years after the fall of a major like city and civilization. Two species were almost entirely wiped out,
oh, crud. Okay.
and it was basically like a war
Mhm.
between the two, and they wiped each other out
Oh gosh.
by how bad the war was because they all have powers. It's all magical.
Mhm.
So that's where the fantasy element comes in. Like everybody has a power, an element, or things like that. I've been brainstorming what a male harpy would look like, basically. And my inspiration for this was those velociraptors with feathers on them.
Oh yeah.
That was my inspiration for like what they look like, and like,
Mhm.
but like as I've progressed, they basically like
Mhm.
they walk like a velociraptor.
Oh, okay.
Like the way they move is very much like a velociraptor.
Ooh.
Their faces are more angular, but they are, humanesque.
Right.
Yeah, I'm still working out kinks and stuff.
Gotcha.
Basically, one of these male harpies
Mhm.
is like a general of sorts to this captain. The captain is female,
Oh, interesting. I like that.
and I have it written down in a doc. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Please also check out the description for a link to my blog as well as to my Patreon. Thank you so much and have a great rest of your day.